I'm Marco Meloni and I work at the NoMad Hotel in London. I started bartending in 2018 and I've been very lucky because I started in Sardinia, so back home, but I started with one of the, I can clearly say the best owner you can find. So it was very kind, he taught me everything. So yeah, I was very lucky. Then the year after I took a bit more responsibility and I went working a rooftop bar, and it was like in this palace with a restaurant, and that was where I was like more in charge of the cocktail bar. I created the first menus, and yeah, that was fun. Then 2019 I moved to London the first time, and I started working as a barback in Opium, which is a cocktail bar in Chinatown. And I got promoted as a bartender. My English was very good, yeah. So I had to start from the beginning, which was very good because London bartending is very different. So yeah, then COVID happened, so I had to go back to Sardinia. I worked there for like a good 7 months with a guy. They own a brand of vermouth and different liqueurs. Yeah, then I moved to Dubai at the end of 2020, was October, and I worked for Mandarin Oriental in a Japanese restaurant. Super interesting. I learned a lot about Japanese culture and food mostly. And yeah, came back to London in May 2021 to open the NoMad Hotel.
Who's a good bartender to you?
A good bartender is a good listener. You have to listen what people are telling you in order to understand and to offer a product that matches what they like. It needs to be empathic. These days, empathy is a big deal, you know. And first, for two main reasons. The first is for guests. Don't let them feel in the wrong place, so they feel always they're in the right place, so they stay, they come back. But also for yourself, because you know, empathy allows you also to don't get upset, to see things in another way, which helps a lot. Because if you have 100 people and you have 100 problems, it's gonna be a bit crazy. Technical skills, of course, is important. You know, being clear, be confident on what you're doing. I think, yeah, those three are the main for me.
How many cocktail recipes, do you know, just on top of your head?
I think about 100.
What are, your top three selling cocktails at your current place?
So margarita for sure. We have a lot of signature that goes a lot. One is a take on a margarita, kind of. With a bit more like green spices. There is a reformed Negroni with tequila, coffee, and Bartending that as well goes very well.
What's your prediction for 2023 fast-growing spirits categories?
I see that the last 2 years, tequila and mezcal are like going up, and I think this year they're gonna explode completely. There is a lot of product coming, like new products coming from Mexico. I saw many new bottles.
Tips for sales reps, pitching new brands. What is a good elevator pitch that you recommend them come up with?
Looking for a specific bar, starting, and see how they work, what they think, and yeah, engage more with business to get more ideas and to get a real opinion of where and when they should invest in something.
Your go-to drink that you recommend to the people, where they just don't know what to order?
I have this drink, it's called Bitter Giuseppe, and it's very easy. It's basically an Amaro forward drink, dressed like an old-fashioned more or less, and there is some orange bitters, a touch of lemon, punta mes, and chinar. It's very nice, refreshing, bitter, but yeah, it's very clean and I love it. And usually I recommend it to people and everyone likes it. So,
what about bars? Like, which 3 or 4 bars when you are, with some new mates, you tell them, hey, let's go there, and what do you recommend?
So there is a bit of a comfort zone here, which is not bad because actually it's like best place for me is Bar Termini. That's the place where I go every day for a coffee, for a sandwich before work, and if I'm not working, for a couple of mini Negronis. Second one, I go Tire Elementary. I like the creativity, I like the new concept, I like the serve, I like the food in there, I like the vibe. Overall, it's a incredible bar. Third one, I have one, but I will have many in the third place. I will say Saturn Whiskers because, it's one of the few cocktail bars in London, like very much focused on classic cocktails. So, like as a bartender, I'm always interested on trying something or learn and listen to something while I drink is the better way. So, yeah, Saturn Whiskers, incredible. Food as well is amazing, and the location is good.
Speakeasy bars, right? Like any 2 or 3 that comes to mind, which is like amazing discoveries, that you recommend for London people?
I found this Repute, and I was amazed by it. And it's just a beautiful location. And to be honest, I had a couple of signature drinks, and they were pretty good. And there is another speakeasy called the Rabbit Hole. It's a bar of a friend. We used to work together in Opium, and looks pretty good too.
Which are like 2 or 3 oldest cocktail bars that come to mind, just on top of your mind? Like,
I think about hotel bars in London, especially Claridge's for sure. One of them is like also it's very classic, but it's very modern in the way they approach you. I love it, and this might sound weird, but old but new means that maybe like 10 years ago was very new, but now is a bit, everyone copied them in the last year. So like places like Niger or Oriole, they now became old for me, but old also like everyone tried to copy them, and then they kept going.